วัสดีค่ะ ขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่ทา Academy แหล่งเรียนรู้ช่องทางใหม่เพื่อการ Up Skill และเสริมสร้างศักยภาพ โดยเรียนรู้จากผู้มีประสบการณ์ตรงจากหลากหลายสาขาวิชาไม่ว่าจะเป็นวิทยาศาสตร์ สังคมศาสตร์ เศรษฐศาสตร์ ประวัติศาสตร์ และศาสตร์อื่น ๆ ที่เกี่ยวข้องค่ะ วันนี้คุณผู้ชมอยู่กับดิฉัน ต่วน ยัสมิน แซแรค่ะทา Academy ในครั้งนี้นะคะจัดขึ้นเป็นครั้งที่ 210 โดยในครั้งนี้จะเป็นการบรรยายในรายวิชาวิทยาศาสตร์และเทคโนโลยีฮาลาลค่ะ โดยจะมีด้วยกัน 2 หัวข้อนะคะ หัวข้อแรกในหัวข้อเรื่อง Infrastructure Development of the World's First Halal Science Institution Progressing Green Halal Research and Innovation โดยรองศาสตราจารย์ดร.วินัย ดะฮ์ลัน ผู้ก่อตั้งและที่ปรึกษาผู้อำนวยการศูนย์วิทยาศาสตร์ฮาลาลจุฬาลงกรณ์มหาวิทยาลัยประธานมูลนิธิมุฮัมมัดียะห์ค่ะ และหัวข้อที่ 2 ในหัวข้อเรื่อง Science Driven Approach to the Sustainable Green Halal Ecosystem โดยดร.พรพิมล มะหะหม ผู้อำนวยการศูนย์วิทยาศาสตร์ฮาลาลจุฬาลงกรณ์มหาวิทยาลัยค่ะ ซึ่งเป็นหัวข้อที่น่าสนใจที่ท่านวิทยากรนะคะได้บรรยายไว้ในงาน Thailand Halal Assembly 2025 ค่ะ คิดว่าทุกท่านน่าจะพร้อมแล้วเชิญรับชมได้เลยค่ะ
25 with me, Wichaya Pisuwan. The second half of this morning, we will be hearing from our keynote speakers. Our keynote speakers are, most of you probably have known him or saw him speaking or heard of him long before because he is the founder of the Halal Science Center, Chulalongkorn University.To be having halal, the Thailand Halal Assembly for 12 times or 12 years, that's not an easy task. And to be having a science institute that back up the religious certifying body to gain the trust internationally, that's not an easy task. So let's now put your hands together to welcome the Associate Professor Dr. Vinay Dalan, the founder and the advisor of the director of the Halal Institute, Halal Science Center, Chulalongkorn University.He will be delivering a keynote speech on infrastructure development of the world's first halal science institution on the progressing of green halal research and innovation. Good to see you, Dr. Vinay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So happy to be here together with our old friends. This is like family. Yeah, we have been working closely together for a long time. This is my homework. Yeah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala alafin nabiyyah wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I was asked to give some presentation for very short period. It's about the how. I travel a lot, more than 60 countries around the world. Many times, several people ask me, how you establish.The Halal Science Center, Halal Science Institution, and recognized as the first Halal Science institution in the world in non-Muslim country like Thailand. Yeah, then I think this is very important, and I will give you some experiences of mine to share.With all of you here, how we establish the institute like this. And one of the most important, how we build up our staff. That finally you can see how they work. Like today, this is their capability that to build up the work like science and technology together with the Sharia here in the country for non-Muslim. My lecture will be on infrastructure development of the world's first Halal Science Institution, progressing green halal research and innovation. Before coming to the green halal, very important that they must have very good infrastructure, the foundation under their feet. They must have a very strong to have a sustainability to work. This is very important. I put this word. I'm the founder. It's okay. I check from, sometime now we're very advanced. If we like to know ourselves better, go to ChatGPT or Gemini. Then I go to both sides. I check with the ChatGPT which Dr. Vinay Dalan. What is halal science? Then finally they give all the relation between the Sharia together with the science, technology, the innovation, the concept. And they mentioned that Dr. Vinay Dalan was the architect of the halal science system. I really love this word. Why? My daughter is architect. Then I'm in her level. Then I boast to her that we are the same level. I'm a chairman of a Muhammadiyah Foundation and also theฬาลงกรณ University Halal Enterprise, University Prepare Enterprise for us. And finally request from Halal Science Center that we better have a share, had a seat in that enterprise, and then finally we join. Yeah. And for me, I've been in the directorship for 22 years. This is enough for me. And then our people already available and have a very full capability. And I told to my staff that the success all the time, the success not come from the first person. The success come from the second person. This is the research. Then now we are looking to find the success from our young generation that they work as you may witness today. There I received several award from all over the world. And I will not have so much time. Then please scan QR code and you'll find all of my presentation. What have we done at the Halal Science Center at theฬาลงกรณ University for 20 years? But before that, 9 years before that, I'm already established the Halal Science Laboratory. And then 9 years after, then we get the grant from the government to establish the Halal Science Center. Okay, I really have not so much time. This is Halal Science Center, the tree of the Halal Science Center. What we are going toward the green halal. Also the intellectual properties, halal product, everything, halal services, curriculum in the university. This is all we have assigned to work. But before going to that point, research and innovation, and also service and curriculum, we must have very good foundation. This is very important. Then this is the foundation. I spent 20 years, 2 decades to establish this. You see, And this is the way that finally we done for during 20 years. We established the halal industry, the evidence, the verification. You have the evidence, then we must have the verification. This is very important for science and technology. When we say something, it must be able to prove. This is very important. And more importantly, should be recognized and accepted by the public. Then we must have the window to contact to the public. Then this is the perception, the public awareness, the trust. This is the trust for the public. And then this is the international network. You are all today. This is our activity. This is one of the fundamental of the Halal Science Center that we established at the beginning. Yeah. This is the way. You see, what is the key challenges? First, more than 20 years ago, no existing Halal Science institution. How we establish? The second, limited Muslim sci-tech personnel in Thailand. You know, I worked for more than 10 years alone. Then finally we can, gather Muslim scientists to come. Why we need Muslim? Because according to Al-Quran, we have to build up the witness for our ulama in order to protect our ulama. Because finally they go to judge. This is halal, that is not halal. They were very dangerous. Then we have to build up and try to find a personnel to work with them, to protect them, to embrace them. This is very important. Then the fourth, the need to function scientifically while cooperating smoothly with the theological bodies. Very important. You know, we have in the different field between the people in the university, in the academic field, and have to work with the theological field. We have a different perception how to collaborate. This is very important. Yeah. And we have to how we maintain the support from the government. At the beginning, we received only from the government 3 years of budget, 3 years only, and then finish. And I all the time to bargain with the government that we cannot. This is very important for the country and also for the industry. We better have a longer period. You see, 30 years ago, and finally, now we still receive, and now we have the very rigid budget from the university and from the government. This is very important. But it's very difficult to struggle for that, you see. And important, we extend the temporary budgeting period, sustainability and growth, academic excellence, the well accept from the communities, attracting talent and collaboration. We must have a good capability in order to attract the good people from outside. The good people from outside. And very important, that about the scholarship culture. Scholarship culture, we have to build up scholarship culture and groom up the personnel working with us in the Halal Research Center, you see, and they continue them to study in the field. And finally, we have 7 PhD staff. This is very important. Then I think now we already to fly international recognition How? First, we creating world first halal science techno innovation. Very difficult. You know, when we set up the ISO, the first ISO, we spent 10 years. We spent 10 years to finally ISO office accept because there is no parameter to use for the benchmark for us because it's never available in other places. You see, we spent 10 years and then many people work so hard with us. Physical and organization infrastructure, scientific and technology institution. Then I will give you how, very short. Okay, this is finally, before establishing the Halal Science Center here in 2003, I already worked for more than 10 years. I worked for Muslim consumer protection. I have a small lab, work closely with the Sheikh Al-Islam office for proving about the halalness in the product that finally asked for the certification from the Sheikh Al-Islam office at that time. You see, until this year, the problem about the adulteration of some chemical in Indonesia, that they found that they have some porcine enzyme. And this is a very good start for us because finally the public realized that the science and technology back up the halal accreditation really important. And we start from that. And then discuss with the government, and finally we got the grant, 3-year grant for sponsorship of the establishment of the Halal Science Laboratory inฬาลงกรณ์ University. We start from that. And then the first 3 years, very difficult. But the second 3 years, more difficult. The other 3 years, very difficult. Very difficult. But finally we survived for more than 2 decades. And now university promises to maintain for the for the budget, for the long-term budget for the Halal Science Center. You see, the scientists working with me during the establishing of the Halal Science Center at the beginning, no Muslim. No Muslim. And Dr. Pornpimol Muhammad, she came to work with us during at the beginning. And finally she left for continue her study in Mahidol. You know, how many people work with us come and go? More than 300. You see, a lot of people come because there's no position in the office. You know, we have only salary, no promotion, and so on. Very difficult. And finally, now, you see, this is the profit that finally the Thailand received from the establishment of the Halal Science Center. After establishing of the Halal Science Center, the value of the halal export to foreign countries increased 24.69 times from $247 million to $6.1 billion. This is benefit to have the halal science technology. Yeah, and finally we also have other 3 cabinet resolution to request to Halal Science Center to establish something called Thailand Diamond Halal blockchain. And finally, Saudi Arabia and UAE finally accept to have an agreement with the Halal Science Center. This is also the cabinet resolution in the year 2023. Okay, we never claim that we are the first Halal Science institution in the world. This is because of the Prime Minister of Malaysia award us in the year 2006 and announced that this was the Halal Science Center, the first one ever in the world, in KL, Malaysia. You see, then I went there to receive award. And also this is the award from Muslim. I was named as the one among 500 most influential Muslim this year, also next year for 17 times consecutively. Some people ask, hey, did you receive also some money? No, zero. But the recognition, a lot. And this is the way that we start. You know, finally we introduced first time the Halal Forensic Laboratory, published in United States and also in Third Paper Journal. And this is the first time that finally we established the Halal number. Halal number. This is work from our staff. You know, they work together and finally established the H number. And also, you see, now we have altogether 40 Muslim scientists. Why we need Muslim, I will give information to you. And this is how we organize to have the physical organization, the budget, the money, the people, the promotion, and so on. We have to deal with the university together with the Ministry of Education. And this is the system. Standard, very important. More important is standardization, how to implement standard into practice by non-Muslim. Very important. And now we already implement the system that we call HALQ into 1,172 factories. You see, this is how. And we receive from this work many awards from the government, especially 2 times the Extreme Award from the government. This is very important. How we have to use science and technology. This is the Sharia. You see, in Islam, one has little Yusra. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provide us very easy religion. Then don't make it difficult. Yeah. Then we must work in a very easy way. But how? You need Ya Yuhannas Kulumi Mafil Alti Halal and Tayyiban. We have to eat halal and tayyib food. Halal and tayyib. Halal side is halal and tayyib. Then it means that sign is reflect to tayyib. Right? And this is wala taqulu, not say, not confirm. This is with your tongue. With your tongue. To verify. This is halal. Haza halal. Wa haza haraman. this is halal, is not halal. Because if it's not correct, you are fake to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And He will not give to you the success. Some people ask me, what is the key word in Arabic that finally make the halal sign? I said, Juflihun. If you do that, then Allah Ta'ala will not give you Juflihun. Juflihun, success. Juflihun, reward. Juflihun is everything. Allah will not give. La Juflihun. Our work have to cut off la. La means without. We have to cut off la. But how? Then the ulama, they are in dangerous places to judge this is halal, not halal. We are all here, work for the halal certification, but we have to realize that this is in the dangerous place. Dangerous way. If finally we judge wrongly, then finally we have to accept that mistake. How? وَمَا أَزَّلْنَا قَبْلَكَ إِلَّا رِجَالًا. Man. Allah already sent a man with knowledge. Nuhi ilayhim, on them. Knowledge. Yeah. Then try to find that man. فَاسْأَلُوا عَلَى الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Zikri means the people who know well. Both sides, Sharia together with science, technology, we think. We have to find. If we cannot find, build it up. This is the way. Finally, we build up halal scientists. This is the way we work. And it means that the ulama, assisted by halal scientists, we have to prepare scientists to help, to give back success to the ulama. Because they are worthwhile to receive it. But then we have to help them. And for this time, we also need help from AI. Then we have two AI. The first AI, actual implementation by man. AI, actual implementation by man who practice with their head and hand. By man. The second AI, artificial intelligence. Then AI man work closely together with AI machine. This is the way. That's why we call two AI. And work according to Sharia. And in Islam, machine cannot lead human being. Then we have to learn about the AI machine and try to use them as our assistant. This is the way. Then I put all how. This is we set up the lab. A lot of analysis, 100, nearly 200,000. You see, and we have many excellent scientists working with us. You see, they are sitting here. This is all AI man. We have to link with the AI machine, artificial intelligence. This is, then we develop the second AI. Our friend from Philippines, you see your photo here. Yeah, this is more than 10 years ago. We have to construct the network internationally. This is many from many countries, from Turkey, from Pakistan, from Philippines, Indonesia, and so on. Then we also welcome all of the scientists to here. More than 10 scientists from Uzbekistan come. We work together and we ask, what do you want from Thailand? We want to see the sea because there's no sea in Uzbekistan. That's very funny. Then we brought them to Pattaya. We have 4 offices in Bangkok, in Chiang Mai. Dr. Pradon is here. In Nakhon Nayok, we have a farm. And then in Pattani, you see, and we have a MOU signed with Saudi Arabia together with the ICCD, Organization for OIC. Yeah, in Makkah, in the Makkah Forum. This is the way that we have our collaboration. Here, in the year 2006, we signed with the government of Malaysia. And for me, the time enough. It should be ready to hand over all responsibility to the younger people. This is very important. This is the real, most really important for us. I move out and go to work with the CU Enterprise. We established the CU Halal Enterprise. We have the company and also have the way to have some cooperation because in the future the budget and also food support from outside is really important. We are not sure that finally the support from the government or even from the outside, from all other agencies still available in the future to come. Then we have to be ready for that. Then I move out. And you see, you are all here to witness the work of our young generation. So happy I do nothing. I do nothing. I just sit and look for their success. This is I have to thank to all of you for giving us very good support. This is how we establish the foundation for the Halal Science Center at Chulalongkorn University. I think this is, should be enough. Thailand.
No, I think we probably have to
in
thank
Thailand
you.
we have AI. We have AI in Thailand. It's the land where two AI merge. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dr. Vinay said that he has to thank us for being here, joining the Thailand Halal Assembly 2025. I would have to say that as a Thai, I am very proud of the Halal Science Center. And I think there are some individuals here who come from the Muslim minority country. I think you understand very well that if you have to explain the concept of halal to a non-Muslim, it's very difficult and it's hard at the beginning of the concept. So taking 20 years, 2 decades plus, in building the Halal Science Center, I think the Halal Science Center is basically your baby. You are the father. So thank you. Thank you very much. And on that note, I'd like to invite the Dr. Pornpimol Muhammad, your very own, probably one of the first scientists to join the Halal Science Center, who is now the director of the center, to present token appreciation to the founder of the Halal Science Center. And I have to say that the certification, the token appreciation is incomparable to what Dr. Vinay has done for us. Thank you. And I'm proud. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. I think giving you 15 minutes to talk about how you developed the Halal Science Center doesn't do any justice because it took you 20-something years to build the center. So that's a bit of a recap. Next, I'd like to have our next keynote speaker, Dr. Pon Muhammad, the director of the Halal Science Center toฬาลงกรณ์ University, to deliver keynote speech on science-driven approach to the sustainable green halal ecosystem.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I would like to present in the topic of science-driven approach to the sustainable green halal ecosystem. Okay. This slide shows that my content that I will talk today, the first topic is global challenge and climate change, and how human activity and climate change changing our world. And the second topic is from climate impact to the global requirement, why food, health, and sustainability are now important worldwide. And the next topic, I will show you about the meaning of green and meaning of green halal concept. And the next one is I will explain about the HSC or Halal Science Center innovation that support green practice across the halal system. And finally, the goal of our goal is the sustainable green halal, building trust, efficiency, and global competitiveness. This slide shows the root cause of the climate change, the human activities, industrial that use a lot of energy, air pollution, deforestation, wastewater discharge, and unmanaged waste. That's all produce the greenhouse gas. These gas build up that cannot escape into the space and stay in our atmospheres. Then as a result, the earth become warmer and leading to climate change and many global impacts. And how climate change affects our world in multiple dimensions. The first, global warming and melting ice. When the temperature increases, it causes polar ice and glacier to melt, and leading the rising sea level and increase the coastal flooding. For the natural disaster, today flood and storm happen more often and more severe. This directly affects to the people's life, infrastructures, and economy. For the ecosystem and biodiversity, climate change reduces crop growth and agricultural productivity. That many animals lost their habitat and food source. For the finally, health impact. Higher temperature, smoke, and air pollution increase respiratory disease, heat-related illness, and long-term risk, chronic disease or cancer. Climate change is no longer only environmental concern, it affects food security, public health, and economical stability. And now, many countries and global markets are changing their expectation, and they expect not only halal compliance, but also science responsibility, transparency, and sustainability throughout the supply chain. When I talk about the meaning of green, I do not mean only agriculture. In the context, green refers to the principle of responsibility. In the Quran, use term tayyib mean good, good of life, good to consume, good for health, good for society, good for the environmental, and good for long term. Tayyib and green are distinct concepts, but they align of their shared emphasis on goodness, responsibility, and long-term impact. When we talk, and this slide shows the integration of the three main elements. The first one is halal principle. Halal principle is operation approach that maintain halal integrity from the raw material to the final products. They ensure the cleanliness, safety, and permissible ingredient, no contamination with haram substance, and transparency in every stage. For the science and technology, the structured system that support clear verification and reliable halal assurance. This conceptual foundation of halal science, including HALQ system, analytical technique, H number, and blockchain, was established by Professor Dr. Vinay Dalan. At the Halal Science Center, we built upon the foundation by integrating this system into the green and sustainable way. The third, environmental stewardship. This means responsible resource use, waste, and carbon reduction, and the promotion of sustainable innovation. When these three elements work together, halal integrity, science-based technology, and verification, and environmental responsibility, this is what we call clean halal concept. This slide presents the green halal supply chain from the beginning stage into the final products. At the first stage is green raw material at the farm level. We focus on responsible sourcing, low impact crop, smart farming practice, and use of local ingredients to reduce carbon footprint. For the second stage is green processing at the laboratory and factory level. Here we apply low energy process, biodegradable material choice, and waste reduction through recycling. For the third stage, focus on products, design, and formation. Green products are developed using upcycling active, natural ingredients, microplastic-free designs, and avoid harmful chemical. Together, these three stages show the green halal integration, sustainability into the entire supply chain. And next slide, I will focus on the Halal Science Center innovation that bring the green halal concept into practice. This slide shows how green halal start at the farm level. At the Halal Science Center, we use the halal smart farm concept, combine the halal principle with science and technology. We use the sensor-based water management to the farmer can optimize irrigation using real-time soil, moisture, and environmental data that reducing excessive water waste. And we use the precision fertilizer application that can enable precise nutrition management based on crop and soil data. And we call Green Halal Smart Farm. Green Halal Smart Farm improve the input efficiency without yield loss. And the Halal Science Center has established 5 smart and modern agricultural learning centers in the northern region of Thailand and Nakhon Nayok province. This is investigated by Dr. Paradon Suripong. This is the HALQ concept that's investigated by Professor Dr. Vinay Dalan. And now we have elevated HALQ into green HALQ, integrate halal assurance with environmental responsibility. And now we can develop green HALQ through digitalization that reduce paper-based documentation, digital form, record, and reports, and improve efficiency and data transformation, and lower administrative and resource waste. HALQ ensure halal, but green HALQ ensure halal and responsibility. For the H number was designed for the halal verification that also support green halal production because they will provide the information of food additive. H number help manufacturer to select the suitable ingredient in the production process. H number enable environmental responsible ingredients select from the very beginning. And This is a greener chemistry by minimizing the use of unnecessary chemical in the production and enhance transparency and trust across the entire supply chain. If everyone would like to know more, if everyone would like to know more about the H number, now we update in the website, online website is h4e.halalthai.com. This is H number. Now we update this website for helpful for manufacturer to select the suitable ingredient at the beginning stage. This is the green by selection. For the laboratory is not green by nature, but is green by verification. We call smart verification. When we accredit with ISO IEC 12075, that makes system greener because building trust to international recognition laboratory standard, they reduce repeat testing or unnecessary chemical use or resource waste. This is the blockchain or Thailand Diamond Halal blockchain that's investigated by Professor Dr. Vinay Dalan. The Halal Science Center developed this blockchain to enhance transparency and trust across the supply chain by integrating with the HowQ system, laboratories, testing, and H number and Najis cleansing record. This is enable to consumer to verify halal status directly and prevent certification forgery, and to promote transparency and ensure traceability. The blockchain is a green because use one trust data source, eliminate duplication data and repeat audit, reduce paper travel time and resource use, and improve efficiency across the supply chain. Next, I would like to show you about the product process. That's investigated with our researcher. This product called anti-acne forming from banana peel extract. This product is green because they use banana peel extract that upcycling active ingredients, reduce organic waste, and reduce greenhouse gas emission. And they use local source, lower carbon footprint, and natural active with no synthetic chemical, and transform waste to value because they use the banana peel. For the film, they use the cellulose. This cellulose is natural material that can biodegradable materials, and they not need the microplastic. Another one product is Hiko Taro. Hiko Taro based snacks is the sustainable taro snack made from GI certified local taro. This taro is green because it's a local material from Thailand. It's GI certified raw material. They use perilla seed extracts. This plant rich in omega-3 and 6 and low environmental input and less water. For Wolfia globosa, we call kai pam in Thai name. This plant is sustainable alternative protein source. They produce high protein and they use less environmental input. Beyond green ingredient, this innovation also prevents community-based enterprise by creating value from local raw material and involving local producer in the supply chain. Example in the final products is antioxidants, lip balm from perilla seeds, pomace extracts. They use the perilla seeds, pomace, this is the byproduct of the perilla seeds that rich natural antioxidants. And this product is clean, low impact beauty, clean formulation and no hazard chemical. This is all of innovation in the Halal Science Center toฬาลงกรณ์ University. This is the final slide. Green Halal is not just a goal, but continued journey driven by trust, efficiency, and global competitiveness. The Halal Science Center has implemented this approach and invite you to move forward together. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to Dr. Pornpimon for presenting the paper. I'd like to invite the chairman of the Indonesia Halal Lifestyle Center, Dr. Sabta Nirwarda, to present certification for our keynote speaker, please. Thank you very much to both Dr. Pornpimon and Dr. Sapta for the keynote speeches and also presenting the token appreciation. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first day of Thailand Halal Assembly 2025. The next session for this morning will be the International Halal Science and Technology Conference of 2025. I will hand over the podium to